Forever young. But I think we might need to change our team name to Hot to Trot. What do you guys think?
I like it.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm good.
I like,
So, welcome to day 2, our first team meeting call for the JuvaFit Commit Hot something challenge. I don't remember what it was called. Hot. All I know is it's hot. And Gloria, Michelle, and I understand the meaning of the word hot. It's been very,
Yes.
very hot
uh,
in the South. So, first of all, I want to introduce you ladies to my beautiful friend. She lives right around the corner from me. She's my walking buddy with Roscoe. Her name is Gloria Stanley. Gloria, this is my sister Michelle
Oh,
Melby.
hey, Michelle.
Lori
Hey,
Herman.
thank
So I
you.
do want to take a couple minutes and let everybody introduce themselves, give a little bit of background, and then while you're at it, tell me why you joined the challenge. So Gloria, we'll let you go first.
Melissa made me. No, I'm kidding. That's um, yeah, yeah, that's it. Michelle,
I know.
right? You know.
Yeah, twist that arm, right?
Yes, yes, behind your back, behind your head, everything. Okay. So yes, I am Melissa's walking buddy, and the way I met her was we have a private page in our community, and so last year around Thanksgiving, she put out a notice that she wanted to do a turkey trot on Thanksgiving. And I had about 40 people coming over to my house that day, and I thought there is no way that I have, yeah, yeah, that I have any time to go on the trot. But I said, I want to start doing this. And so we made arrangements to meet, I guess, the Monday after Thanksgiving, it seems like. And we started walking. And that first day, I thought, I'm going to die. I'm just going to die, you know. So, a little bit about my health journey. In 2009, I had the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, and at that point, I weighed 289 pounds. And
He's this
today I
big
weigh
now.
100. I'm sorry.
I said, you're
Yeah.
this big
Well,
now.
today I weigh 112 pounds. And so I went from a size 24 to a size 4. And my health greatly, greatly improved. Um, Except I still had some physical mobility challenges. Okay. Everything else was going great except mobility. And everything was fine until 2019. So about 10 years. And I started having problems with my back again. And to make a long story short, I started going to a pain management doctor, and I've had several ablations on my spine, and I still get steroid shots in my neck. But he kept telling me, you will help yourself if you will start exercising. And I thought, oh, just send me to hell now. Okay. And build up your because you're losing muscle tone. And right about that time was when I received the Facebook page from or Facebook notification from Melissa, and I thought, maybe this is my answer. And so now, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it, you know. And so now we walk every morning unless it's raining or we have, prior commitments or whatever. And Melissa, I think it's fair to say we walk between 2 and 2.5 miles every morning, maybe. Okay.
We've
And
both have
now,
challenged each other because in the days that I don't want to walk, it's like, okay, I'm with Gloria and I dragged her into this, so I better walk.
yeah. And then on the days I don't want to walk, I think Melissa will come to my house and ring the doorbell. So just get up, And so it really is an accountability relationship, And so now I'm not even winded when I get home. And yeah, and so it's
First
really
time she walked, she said, I'm only going to be able to do this 2 or 3 days a week. And I'm like,
yeah. And now we
whatever.
do it
I'm
every
like,
day,
this
you know,
woman is
and
not gonna stay committed to it. And then
yeah,
we'd get to talking and distract her from how far we were walking. And I just kept taking her a little bit further, a little bit further, and a little bit further.
yes.
And so one day she said, so how far are we walking now? And I said, 2 miles, 2.25 miles, more or less. She's like, oh my
I
gosh.
know. And so now, like, I have a great granddaughter. And so she's 9 months old. And so when she's over here with me, because I seize every opportunity that I can to take her, I will take her walking in her stroller, you know. So even when Melissa's not available, like in the evening, then I will go by myself. So I just turned 72 years old in January. And I have told my doctor that my new goal is to live to be 100. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have 27 years and 5 months to go. So that's what we're doing. And Melissa cannot move. I mean, she has to stay here. So, I mean, that's just,
Melissa doesn't want to move, so all good.
it's a good
Anyway,
thing. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So that's
Um,
me.
And you guys know about me. So Michelle, go ahead and introduce yourself, and Lori, just for the sake of, oh, the only thing I want to say is I did join this challenge because I want to continue building strength and gain some more flexibility, which I gotta say that chair yoga, that senior citizen chair yoga is helping me do. Go ahead, Michelle.
So I am Michelle Meldy. I'm Melissa's baby sister. She drugged me into Juba. No. She
Hey,
dragged
I understand that. You know, you don't even have to
everything. She's
pretend.
very convincing, isn't she?
Yes. Convincing. That's the word I like.
You know,
Yes.
after our dad died, we were out to dinner and we were saying to the waiter, to the server, that we were sisters, and they thought I was the older sister. So I was like, okay, whatever Melissa is doing, I have to do it too,
Yes.
because she's 9 years older than me. I was like, holy crap, they think I'm the freaking older sister. So it's been a long process. So currently I joined the challenge this time. I'm trying to continue a weight loss journey. It's been very difficult being, you know, how it is, ladies, the post-menopause. Like I eat nothing and I still can gain 2 pounds. And I'm trying to lower my A1C is climbing and I'm becoming insulin resistant, even though the only sugar I'm really eating is fruit. So yeah, you know, it's that time of your life where I'm trying to stay off meds. And I also had a heart incident last fall that we can't figure out why. I had a
Well,
one.
don't forget about your broken body parts walking the
And I
dog.
fell last fall after we moved to Florida. So we moved from Toronto, Canada to
She's
Florida.
a spicy disaster.
So yeah, my health just really hit the, I won't say it because we're recording, but yeah, I had some broken bones, so that delayed my progress. And I was always someone who could eat what I wanted, work out, and could manage my weight, but not the last 4 years, obviously. So I'm at my highest weight, more than when I birthed my son 25 years ago, my youngest. So I love Juba because it keeps me consistent and persistent and accountable. And I like the tracking. I like what I learn. It's just helping me to be healthier.
Michelle, I have a t-shirt that says, hold on just a sec. I have a t-shirt that says, I am not a hot mess. I am a spicy disaster.
Great. That's what they call it down there. When I go to the chiropractor's office and say, man, I'm a hot mess. And the PT always says, no, you're a spicy disaster.
And
Okay,
I have the
Lori,
t-shirt.
it's your turn.
Hi, Lori Herman from Kansas. Melissa and I have been business partners for quite some time. I think this is my 5th or 6th challenge. That's the reason why I keep doing what I do. I don't always make my goal with each challenge, but I do see improvement. So this go around, I've developed some really good habits. So my goal is to continue to even make better habits and to gain my strength back. Because I'm in my late 60s, well, mid 60s, and I've noticed just in the last couple of years, some of my muscle mass isn't what it used to be. So that's my goal. Yep.
Okay. All right. I have several things to talk with you guys about. First and foremost, if you did not see the JuvaFit commit call, and I forgot to invite you into the group, Gloria, so you didn't, but there's a replay. I'll walk you through that after we hang up. So our coaches, Travis and Megan, and then they always have guests, and the guests are on our team, Mill and Jan Markle, and they looked really different. And I think this is their third challenge, maybe. Anyways, they started getting serious, and they talked about a couple of things last night. They talked about there's a Mayo Clinic calculator on the JuvaFit commit page. When I get a chance tonight, I'll tag everybody so you know where it is, so you're not dumpster diving down all the feeds and everything. And the Mayo Clinic says, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? And then you click calculate. Oh, and then how active are you? And by the way, Gloria, we're active.
Oh, good. Okay.
Um, and how active are you? And then you click it and it says, okay, to maintain this weight, you need this many calories. And they are suggesting that you write it down. So I did that last night after we hung up from the call. And I need to eat 1,900 calories if I still want to be the person that I am today, which I don't. I want to be a better version of myself. So what they're saying is keep your calories underneath that number if you're losing weight, and if you want to gain weight, then go over that number. So it's a good starting point, I think, for the JuvaFit challenge. So that's number one. Number two is they have changed the tracking for the everybody. So there's two tracking sheets. I uploaded both of them yesterday on our Forever Young page, which I need to invite you to, Gloria. I'll do that also. And if you print it out, it helps you with accountability, but I don't normally print it out because I normally kind of keep track in my head, because we do have a check-in every single week. Yes, it's a pain in the ass, but yes, you need to do that because it will hold you accountable. So it takes about 5 minutes. I announce on Tuesday when it's up, and then you go in and you track points. Why do you want to track points? Well, you could win free product. Who doesn't like free? If it's free, it's for me. Or it will just show you your progress as you progress through the 9-week challenge. So there's going to be weeks like Missy here is leaving town, and I know she's going to be a sinful little shit when she's in St. Louis, which I will be when I'm there as well. So you want to kind of hold yourself accountable, right? I mean, who can resist Emo's Pizza, Michelle? Come on. So we kind of know, but then it's like, do we have to go whole hog, or can we kind of sort of just scratch the surface of satisfying ourselves? So these are choices that we make when we have these weird, wonderful events come up in our lives. So, but what's changed on the tracker is that you still get points for supplements if you take any of our supplements. If you don't worry about it. You still get points for hydration. We recommend 64 ounces of water a day. When I was at my doctor about my blood pressure a few weeks ago, she told me I needed 80 ounces of water. It's so hot out. And so I've really been
Can it be
upping.
flavored with coffee?
Yes. Well, that coffee will dehydrate you, technically. So, and then also, we do 10 minutes of self-improvement. We try to get 7 hours of sleep a night because that's when our cortisol can come down. We try to track all of our food. We recommend tracking it through the MyFitnessPal or Carb Manager app. They're all free apps. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But tracking your food, what I'm understanding and learning as I'm aging, tracking your food, whether you want to lose weight or not, will also track your pain. So if you're a person who's in pain, you might want to go back to your food journal, even if you write it down, but you might want to go back to your food journal and just see, oh, the last 3 days I ate strawberries. Our mother was allergic to strawberries and broke out in hives. And it took her a while to figure out that she can have some strawberries, but she can't go whole hog on the strawberry. So if your stomach's upset, or I always discuss the Bristol stool chart for the sake of streamlining this conversation, I'll postpone that till next week. But you can tell by your bowel movement what your diet is like. So all of these things I walk you through, and that's what we learn. You also will get a point for movement for core health, fat loss, and strong. You want to move a minimum of 15 minutes a day. And if you're in the strong category, you want to move for 45 minutes a day. But what they've also added this year is an additional 15-minute walk outside. And why do they do that? Because outside, and Lori's smiling, she knows, I know, walking outside, Gloria understands, we all understand this. It helps the dopamine levels, it helps your cortisol level, it helps depression, it helps all sorts of things when you can be outside and just kind of being in rhythm with nature. So that's additional points that we can earn for that. And then if you post about this wonderful experience, we're all having such a blast on social media, we're all on Facebook. If you post it on your Facebook page and post it in the JuvaFit challenge page, you earn points for that too. And it's really, really easy. And it helps build, because we have our team, but then the JuvaFit challenge is a team outside of our team. So it helps everybody just kind of aspire to go that extra step. Or maybe somebody's having a really crappy day and they're not feeling it. It's too hot. I'm too this. I hurt. I mean, we've all been there. I was on a couch for 9 months and didn't move a muscle other than to chew, which is why I'm having issues right now. So we all have those days, but then maybe we see somebody that inspires us to go that little extra step, like what Gloria was talking about. You know, we started slow and then we worked her up, and now she misses our walks if we don't walk every day. I think that's a safe assumption to make. So, so that's that. So I did want to cover the tracker. Tracking is everything in your success in this challenge. If you're lazy, you're not going to meet your goals. And I'm talking to myself as well, because I didn't track anything yesterday. I'm tracking today. Track your movement, track your hydration, especially since it's summer and 3 of us are in the South, and Lori is going to heat up where you live, as you know, and we need to track hydration and we need to track gratitude, self-improvement, because what's different about this challenge is encompasses everything: your mind, your body, your spirit. It is all encompassing. So last challenge, we picked a word to hold us to our commitment to ourselves. And I think that was a really good thing for us to do. So would you like to do that again?
Sure.
And what is your word? I'll go first. My word this challenge is hot. I want a hot body. I want to look like a hot aunt for that wedding that we're going to in October. Hot. So every time I put stuff into my face, I'm going to remind myself, you're moving away from your hot goal. So that is my word for this challenge. Michelle.
Don't make me follow that. I have no idea. No. Let's just open a whole new, different way to go. If somebody else has their word, I don't have mine yet.
Lori.
I guess I'm going to go with trot.
There you go.
Instead of walking, I might trot or skip.
Perfect. Gloria.
The first word that came to my mind was longevity,
Oh, I like that.
because that's a
Excellent.
goal for me. Yeah.
Okay, so Gloria's is longevity. I'm writing this down.
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to live long enough to aggravate my children and grandchildren.
That's always been my goal.
Hello.
Melissa's hot.
Agree.
Lori,
I
you,
might have to, I might have to change mine, but I need time to think about it.
okay, let me know.
All right.
Michelle?
Yeah, I don't know yet. I was
All right.
thinking of
You gals,
something, but
we're gonna do this in a couple days on the Facebook group page. When I ask what your word is,
Okay.
you gotta answer. Because you also get points for checking in with the group every single day or checking in with a member. Okay. I think that is all I have for this week. I am always available for questions. And you guys just let me know. Let's uplift each other. I think I've got one or two more people that are going to be joining the challenge. They're kind of a hot mess right now with kids getting out of school and everything. So anyways, keep inviting people, because if we have to go to a second group, we'll go to a second group. It doesn't matter to me at all.
so
So
are we officially Hot to Trot? Team 1?
I'm going to see if we can change our name to Hot to Trot. Is that what you want?
Yeah, Hot to Trot, Team 1.
I'll email Jen. All right. Anybody have any questions? If Gloria, if this seems overwhelming to you, it's not, trust me.
It's not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll
She's a
love it.
sharp cookie. Yeah. Then you know I'll hold your hand and I'll invite you to the Juva. So okay, so one final thing. JuvaFit Challenge Facebook group has a call every Tuesday night from 9 to 9:30. It's recorded. So last night I was up, so I watched it live because I usually like to watch it live. But if I'm tired and I go to bed, then I watch it the next day. You get points for watching it, whether you watch it live or recorded. This call is every Wednesday at 5 p.m. I will hold myself more accountable. I apologize for running late. And then we try to wrap it up by 5:30, just because I want to be respectful of everybody's time and everybody's life. So it doesn't have to be long and belabored. Next week, we will talk about the Bristol stool chart. It's an ugly thing to talk about, but it's a wonderful way to, when you have a bowel movement, to look and say, "Ooh, I think I need more fat, or I need more protein, or less water, or whatever." So we'll take a couple minutes and talk about that. When you register for the JuvaFit challenge, every Monday or Tuesday, they send you an email. Read the email. It is chocked full of suggestions. If this, then you might want to try this. So your goal for this week is to get on that Mile Health Clinic, so that you know your number of calories. When you watch the JuvaFit Commit, they broke down 400 calories for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It can be however you want it to be. I am currently trying to eat only within an 8-hour window of time. And then after that, cutting it off, because I'm trying to get my metabolism jump started. So there's lots of tricks and trades. We'll start exchanging some recipes as we get further into it. Things that are just, I call them quick throw and goes, because in the heat of the summer, I'm not wanting to be in the kitchen that much. So anybody have any questions?
Mm-mm.
I'm excited. Thank you, ladies, for being accountable. And I apologize again for running late, but we will see you next week on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Have a
All
great
right.
week.
I'll see you in the
Bye.
morning.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys too. Bye.